I buy XM at 49. I buy Sirius at 80. I don't compromise with no one. You fucking guys played a little child's game. You play with stock.
Then what do you sell at?
I sell at $4,000 across the board. $4,000 I sell.
A radio in that ability that we would have once we are together to figure out the way to market it and bring it into the consumer in as
what
fast
the hell?
An opportunity.
It only cost me $1
because that product truly gives the
sell at 50 cents. Sell everything at 50 cents.
We would be anxious to bring it to market once we know that we have this, regulatory.
You got some calls in, Jimmy?
Certainly on a combined basis, that is the real essence.
I just
bought 1,000 call options at $1.
You got ripped off. I bought 25,000 call options at $12.50 each. Sell at 50 cents.
As elegantly as you can, the range of consumer desires and options with whether it's a standalone basis, all packages of capabilities.
You might be in trouble, Jimmy.
I'm not in trouble. And it was like Elo and I discussed a few weeks ago. We were buying stock quietly under assumed names.
On a combined basis, will have every economic incentive.
That's right. Joe Smith bought some stock recently.
As possible, and the broadest portfolio.
But Joe Smith did buy.
Oh, I hope so too.
Numbers of channels and types of channels and pricing, but also from numbers of devices and types of devices are out there as quickly as possible.
So we know that we've given you an awful lot of material in a short period of time, and we
Good point, boss.
have a bunch of meetings that we really need to go to, so Gary and I are off. But our crack investor relations teams are available to you, so if there's any questions you want, I'm sure they will all be responsive. And on behalf of both of us, thank you for joining us today.
Thank you, boss.
Thank you for your participation in today's conference. This concludes the presentation.
What are you wearing, lady?
Now disconnect and have a good day.
All right.
So is Mel and Gary together right now?
Yeah.
Where are they?
Together again. In a bathhouse.
Are they wearing suits?
Well, today's range is a little middling now. The conference is over now. They settled back. The stock went up. I think some people bailed.
You know what it is, though? It's a whole bunch of bull trader stuff going on. There's bull trading. It's a very bear market. And please,
will you stop laughing? We got an expert on the show.
I know what I'm talking about. It's a bear market.
Jimmy, continue.
And stock has dipped a bit after an initial peak in a bull market. NASDAQ.
What about options?
Yeah, please, who doesn't need them? What are we, faggots? Show me a man with no options. I'll show you a man with two cocks in his mouth.
People are saying Boardroom Jimmy is their new favorite character. Bird from Philly. Boardroom Jimmy.
Of course.
You heard the press conference. Why don't you summarize for us here what you heard?
Bunch of bullshit, really. It's just going to be a couple satellites are going to go up, and what we're going to do is we're going to buy back all the options and then sell at $3.11. End of discussion. That's what cash flow is, as Mel and I have talked about before.
Boardroom Jimmy, yes.
I told him.
So is this a good deal for both companies?
It certainly is not a good deal.
Why?
Because we need to make more satellite companies. Dilute the market.
Boardroom Jimmy.
Boardroom Jimmy is scary.
Boardroom Jimmy understands that free FM is the only way to make this work. Stop charging people and add commercials.
Boardroom Jimmy, you got a lot of stockholders. They're a bit nervous with this news of this merger. Well, you got to calm their fears here, sir.
There's no need to have any fear. In a bear market, there's always going to be NASDAQ trading. How many times does Mr. Parsons and Mel and I have to tell you that?
You know why Boardroom Jimmy scares me? He's very adamant about and passionate about what he's talking about, but it's nonsense.
It's not. It makes perfect sense. In a bear market, you might have a point, but right now it's bull trader. Excuse me, Hawk. You're redundant. Don't touch that.
Even West Orange, is Jimmy wearing suspenders and a pinstripe suit? Jimmy Gordon, Gekko Norton.
That's right. Sell.
I love Boardroom Jimmy.
He's a total ass.
Boardroom Jimmy makes a lot of sense.
You sure do,
I certainly do. And the only way to make this work is insider trading. I've said that many times. Give information to people and then don't tell the public.
What about the Monopoly? Yeah.
Exactly. It's a fine game, and I'm going to have it in every break room for all of our employees.
This is never going to get FCC approval because
we don't need the FCC. I say fuck them. We do what we want. We don't go to
people. Boardroom Jimmy, we got a lot of questions coming in. We got some dude. He wants to know, what about the synergy and the bottom line?
Synergy is for faggots, and the bottom line is what. I don't get involved in the bottom line. Sell at $1.50. Bottom line. Stop with that hack corporate talk.
Sell at $1.50.
The bottom line is what Eric Logan is laying under after a night of drinking.
All right, I don't think we have any more questions for Boardroom Jimmy.
Boardroom Jimmy's hungry.
I think we've covered it. But, we're going to have to keep the new character because, there's going to be a lot of questions.
I'll be happy to answer any of them.
All right. Someone is saying, get Jimmy a monocle.
A monocle and one of those oldie time tickers. The big glass globe that the ticker tape comes out of.
He needs a pocket watch. Boardroom Jimmy, would you like a pocket watch?
I don't care what you get me, because the S&C 500 is exactly what I'm trying to say.
What about blue chip stocks there?
I don't believe in blue chip stocks.
No.
Sell everything.
Are you more a penny stock guy? Huh? Penny stock?
No, I just buy options.
Right.
3,000 options at $40 per, and then sell.
You realize the stocks would have to be about $4,000.
Of course they would be. Who wouldn't know that?
Someone wants to know, Boardroom Jimmy, can you explain the difference between NASDAQ and the Dow?
I certainly can, but I choose not to.
That would be insider trading.
That's insider trading. The Dow. Who doesn't? The Dow is irrelevant. It's falling by the wayside.
Irrelevant.
The Dow. That's the way blacks deal with the Dow. White people, we stay with NASDAQ.
Oh, God. How about the ticker? We got a lot of newbies out there. What are they looking for when they read the ticker?
They're trying to find stock pricing.
Yeah?
Yeah.
All right.
Now, what would you do in this situation? You got serious.
What is this?
It's, you could buy options now for pretty cheap. Do you buy put options or call options?
Yes!
See, do you think the price is going up, you buy some calls, or you think it's going to go down, then you buy some put
The options right now, you don't buy now, stupid. You wait till the options go up, and then you buy, when they're more valuable.
But it's all relative.
Hey, of course it's all relative.
If you bought call options now, and if the price goes up, then they're worth more, and you sell them and make some money.
Yeah, but right here it just says that interest rates have been fluctuating for some time.
Where did that come from?
Of course.
Someone from New York, pair Boardroom Jimmy with the Money Honey. It'll be the Money Honey and the Money Dummy.
Yeah. Well, I've been in this discussion before. The Money Honey is a cunt. Wilson, for Christ's sake, sell!
My God. We're on.
This is one of my favorites from the movie right here.
Highlight trading reopened right now. Get those brokers back in here. Turn those machines back on. Turn those machines back on.
That's someone who took Jimmy's advice.
Right.
Yeah, well, we'll see who laughs last when I've got all the money in my corner.
All right. I see you got the Market Watch.
Of course I do. I live for the Market Watch. I wipe my hiney with old editions of it. All I read.
Jimmy White's with the Wall Street Journal now.
It's a fun paper.
Is Boardroom Jimmy still in the room? Because
Boardroom Jimmy is eating, but what's the question? I'll see if I can give a simplistic, fast answer.
All right. Boardroom Jimmy, How do I diversify my portfolio to compensate for the volatility of my satellite radio share?
There is no volatility. Diversifying is for Jews and faggots. I've said that many times. Oh, Standard & Poor's 500 specifically says that.
Standards and Poor's. Boardroom Jimmy, how will this merger affect OPEC?
OPEC is non-existent anymore. It's just a figurehead. Please talk to me during a bear market about OPEC. Here's what I say about OPEC and mergers. That's what I say.
Oh, God. Oh, God.
I love how it's bull and bear at the same time.
Of course it is. We both knew that.
That's great. All right. Diversify.
I think we've run this one into the ground.
We certainly have. We're running out of steam in the boardroom.
Actually, no, we're not. They're loving Boardroom Jimmy.
Boardroom Jimmy. That's the guy to listen to when you want to invest.